Let's get right into it. Number 4, the terrifying mystery of Greek fire. Imagine trying to put out a roaring fire, but the water you're throwing on it is the very thing that makes it explode. You're not fighting a fire, you're feeding a monster made of pure chemical rage. It's like your fire extinguisher was secretly replaced with a can of gasoline and bad intentions. This wasn't a nightmare. For centuries, this was the terrifying reality of Greek fire. Think of it as ancient chemical warfare's debut album. The Byzantine Empire had a secret petroleum-based recipe they could spray from ships. The formula was guarded so closely it was eventually lost completely. When this liquid nightmare hit enemy ships, it would ignite on contact with water, making it an inescapable naval weapon we now compare to modern napalm. The Byzantines didn't just rule the waves, they literally set them on fire. Number 3, the nanotechnology of Damascus steel. You've heard legends of swords so sharp they could slice a silk scarf as it fell through the air, yet flexible enough to bend without breaking. It sounds like something from a video game's ultimate weapon drop. Basically, it's the original indestructible Nokia phone, but in sword form. But this wasn't fantasy. This was the nanotechnology of Damascus steel. For centuries, no one could replicate these legendary blades. When modern scientists put a sample under an electron microscope, they discovered the shocking truth. Ancient smiths had unknowingly created carbon nanotubes and cementite nanowires inside the steel. This internal structure gave it both insane hardness and stunning flexibility. It was like the blade had a microscopic carbon fiber skeleton woven directly into the metal. Ancient blacksmiths were accidentally pioneering nanotechnology centuries before we had a word for it. Number 2, the world's first computer, the Antikythera mechanism. Imagine finding a rusty, waterlogged laptop in a 2,000-year-old shipwreck. You'd think it was a prank, a complete impossibility that violates the basic timeline of technology as we know it. It's like finding an iPhone charger in a T-Rex fossil. Utterly timeline breaking. Well, in 1901, that's basically what happened with the Antikythera mechanism. For decades, this corroded bronze lump was a mystery. But as scientists used advanced X-rays to peer inside, they were stunned. It was an astonishingly complex analog computer with over 30 interlocking bronze gears. Dating to the 2nd century BC, this device could accurately predict eclipses and track the Olympic Games. It's a level of engineering that logically shouldn't have existed for another 1,000 years. The ancient Greeks didn't just have philosophy, they had a fully functional cosmic GPS. Number 1, the self-healing Roman concrete. You know that sinking feeling when you see a crack in a new sidewalk? You know it's the beginning of the end, a countdown to expensive repairs, because modern concrete is surprisingly fragile. It's basically the drama queen of building materials. One little bit of stress, and it crumbles. Now, meet the Stoic champion, Roman concrete. Structures like the Pantheon have survived 2 millennia, shrugging off elements that pulverize our buildings. For centuries, we assumed the secret was volcanic ash. But a recent MIT study revealed the true genius. Romans intentionally created tiny, brittle, white chunks called limeclasts. These aren't a flaw, they are the magic ingredient. Think of them as microscopic paramedics embedded in a material waiting for an emergency. When a tiny crack forms and water seeps in, it activates the clasts. They dissolve into a calcium-rich slurry that flows into the gap and rapidly recrystallizes, sealing the wound shut. It's not just concrete. It's a living mineral with an active immune response, mending itself from the inside out. The Romans didn't just build for an empire, they built for eternity with concrete that literally heals itself. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.